Hello, everybody. Here we go. The end of the Super Bowl, if I can say that on YouTube. It's 16-16 at the 2-minute warning, and San Francisco is about to have a 3rd and 4. If they do not get it, they will have to kick the field goal, and it will be Money Moody, a Michigan player. He has a roller coaster of a game. He missed an extra point, got it blocked. It was low. Purdy, incomplete. So now Money Moody will have to kick the field goal to go up 3 points, and it's up to the quarterback. It really is the game of the quarterback versus the team, just kind of like the national championship game was. Washington had Michael Penix. Michigan had the elite team everywhere, no weakness. Quarterback was special as well for us, so that's what won. Kind of like San Francisco here. Can Money Moody make it? It's good. He made it. Wow. So he has had a roller coaster in this game. He made the longest field goal in Super Bowl history, just to be topped by Kansas City's kicker. It was 55 yards for Money Moody, and it was 57 yards for the other guy. But Moody just drills another one. He missed an extra point, like I said earlier. This game is now 19-16, and it comes down to Mahomes, right? He is the quarterback. He's the guy. San Francisco's defense is really good. It's the Mahomes show now. And what does he really have? San Francisco has everything in place. All the different weapons that Purdy has went to. Jennings has had a touchdown pass, a touchdown pass and a touchdown catch now, and he's having a big day. Of course, Christian McCaffrey is tearing it up always. He did have that one fumble. This game started low scoring because both of these teams had a fumble in scoring position. What a Super Bowl it has been here. Way more entertaining than the national championship game was. Here we go. Mahomes is on the field. But all he has, like I said, is Travis Kelce. So a secondary that's pretty good, which held San Francisco out of the end zone right there, and Taylor Swift. There's Kelce. How do they let this guy keep getting wide open? Every team. You see him earlier in the game. He ran up to, here goes Mahomes. He broke contain, and he runs for 3 or 4 yards out of bounds. Minute 32 left in this game. But Kelce ran up to and bumped into Andy Reid, the head coach, and said, "Keep me in the effing game." So they're going to look towards him. He's got to impress his girlfriend, right? Oh, there's the other tight end. And for a first down, nearing midfield. Minute 22 and counting. Yeah, I wouldn't be that deep. Why are you that deep? And this game's going to go over. You got to be aggressive. You got to still play your regular defense. I don't know why these teams do prevent. We didn't. As Michigan going for the title against Ohio State or anybody. It'll be a long field goal from here. 48 seconds is 3rd and 2. what do you do as Kansas City? Do you think that they're going to bail out to stop the run because they only need 2 yards? And do some kind of a flanker or a screen, something outside or over the middle? "61 yards from here." They need some yards. Mahomes, there it is, the outside. Yep. And that is a first down, and they are in field goal range. And then it went to a commercial for some reason. Right in the middle of the Super Bowl. I don't know what that's all about. There we go. We're listening to a Menards commercial now, but this Super Bowl has been amazing. Maybe I've said that, the S word, too many times. I don't know. Oh, we're back on. I said I'm sorry, and they brought it back on for me. Did every one of you go through that glitch? It's 1st and 10 with 40 seconds left for Kansas City. They're down 3 to San Francisco. There's been turnovers. There's been a muffed punt. Everything has happened in this game. There's been an interception. Oh, he runs right up the middle. They got him, though. But they got closer. They're going for overtime. They have 1 timeout left. San Francisco has 2 timeouts left. There's 22 seconds and counting. They hike it. Mahomes throws it away over the head of a receiver, out of bounds. He had an intentional grounding earlier in this game, but that was not one. And I didn't think that one earlier was either. He is a magnificent quarterback. I wouldn't be surprised if he won this game right here. But quarterback isn't everything, and he does have a really good team around him, or he wouldn't be here. So here we go. Mahomes to Kelsey. He's on the outside. And he gets down to the 10-yard line. 9 seconds remaining. They have a timeout, and Taylor Swift is loving it. You know, they never show her when San Francisco scored a touchdown. But that's all right. It's been the best of both worlds for both her and the NFL. We got a San Francisco player down, writhing on the sideline. That's not good. Probably going to commercial break. No, it's Super Bowl. They're just going to keep showing him writhing there. I hope this takes all the 9 seconds and this game does not go into overtime, and either Kansas City gets the touchdown or San Francisco holds them as time expires. It'd be the best for this video right here, right now. Because otherwise I have to come up with other things to talk about as we go into overtime. Oh, they moved 10 seconds. They moved it from 9 seconds to 10 seconds left in this game. A lot of San Francisco people out there with nervous faces in the stadium. Low snap, but he picks it up, throws it, incomplete. There's still 6 seconds on this clock, so maybe they try another quick pass like that. It was outside to Kelsey. Could have been pass interference, really. They're going to trot out the kicker. Let's go into overtime then, huh? Unless it's a fake or something crazy. And San Francisco had a kick blocked. This one will not be blocked. It is good. With 3 seconds left in this game, we are tied 19-19, Kansas City and San Francisco. It is the game of the kickers, really. I mean, the defenses have been amazing. You can point them out. San Francisco had a guy go down. He's running off the field, running onto the field, all excited, and went down and had to be carted off. It was an Achilles. How did that happen? And then you see Christian McCaffrey's legs get bent all different ways, and he's fine. It's weird. It is weird. So here we go. What are they going to do? Squib? Try an onside? No, he can't do that because that would give Moody a chance. So they have to kind of kick it deep, squib it, something like that.
They might put it on the ground, but instead they go with the touchback.
I'm with you, Nance. I would have put it on the ground, make them spend them 3 seconds. But that also gives them an opportunity to return it. But you got to be ready for that. I don't know. Yeah, it was a low pass and. Yeah, it wasn't pass interference by on Gronk Kelsey, because it was on the outside and it was they were already in position when Mahomes threw the ball, so he had no time to adjust. It was good legal defensive play there. End of regulation. So Jim Nance is saying it's going to be the first overtime since the rules have been changed. So they're going to the college rule where each team has an opportunity for a possession, even if one scores a touchdown. I love it. I remember hearing that, and that's good. It's the first time we've seen it in postseason in 28 games since the rule was announced. So here we go. We're going to play some overtime in the Super Bowl. It's the last meaningful football we get to see till August. That's why everyone loves it, right? Commercials have been okay. What have you thought about the commercials so far? I think the Arnold one was dumb. Here we go. San Francisco gets the ball first. Yeah. I don't think it's like college where they get the ball at the 25. It's going to be a kickoff, and they get the ball first. But then Kansas City gets a kickoff return possibility, and they get the ball. So here we go. It's been a rough weekend here for Dependent Fanatic. We had, it started off really great on Saturday, where the women's basketball team destroyed somebody, and then the softball team destroyed, didn't destroy, but it took 10 innings. Derkowitz, the pitcher, Lauren Derkowitz, the softball pitcher for the University of Michigan, one of the aces, has had an amazing game Saturday, where she had 6 hits allowed and only allowed 1 run in 10 innings. Softball only goes 7 innings. Yes, it went 3 extra innings versus number 17 Florida, and Michigan won 2-1 in that game. Got some hits in extra innings late. So that was amazing. And then the men's basketball team suffered a just utter abomination on the road at Nebraska, where they lost. What was it? Like 40. It was by 35 or something in the first half. Something stupid like that. And then, of course, we're back. Overtime coming up. In the old college rules, you want the football first, but in this case, you got to go 75 yards, probably. Maybe you want to see what the other team does. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm here all alone, damn it, on Super Bowl weekend. My family and friends are all out elsewhere. Out of town, that is. Dependent Fanatic does not have money to go out of town. Just a drywaller here, and I make just enough to have a comfortable life here. Pay for this place and watch Michigan athletics, but right now, here tonight, the Super Bowl. It was. Was it intercepted by Kansas City?
Had a touchdown return last year in the Super Bowl against Philadelphia, coming close to making another gigantic play.
Here we go. Let's see the replay. It was tipped up. Oh, he had a cast. No, it went through. It went through his hand. That's all right. That would have been game ending, though. Oh, now a flag. Back it up. San Fran better get their act together here. Come on, Shanahan. What you got? So you're going to run the ball. I haven't seen it lately. Why wouldn't you with McCaffrey? Why not? Second and 15 now. Oh, pitch forward. Got about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for San Francisco. What can they do now? They still have time on the clock, so there's still 15 minutes for overtime. So if they punt, Kansas City has plenty of time to come down and just score any score, I believe. If San Francisco does not get this 3rd and 13. Is that a fumble?
Just came out of his hand, I think, a little awkwardly. Horn was moving forward. There's a penalty. This is on the Chiefs. I think they were holding it. Looked like no one could tell. There's a flag down at the 38-yard line.
Yeah. Flag in the secondary, apparently, is what Tony Romo is saying. So on 3rd and 13, it looked like Purdy fumbled the ball, but he was throwing it forward, but that doesn't matter. No intentional grounding or anything. Holding on defense gives San Francisco an automatic first down. Wow. Wow, what a change of events there. Spagnuolo does not like it. He does not like it at all. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line of San Francisco. After getting a first down there, McCaffrey only gets about, well, shit, he got about 4 yards, 5 yards. You thought he was only going to get 2, and that's the man. He is the man. Should have won the Heisman way back under Harbaugh at Stanford. But didn't, unfortunately. Just like Blake Corum probably should have won last year. Here we go. At the 30-yard line. They gave him 3 yards. Yeah, they're pounding the rock now. That's exactly what they need to do. I agree with you. Tony Romo. He's saying the same thing right now. You gotta, man, you're not in field goal range yet. You gotta just pound it again. Twice, maybe, if you need to. 3rd and 2. At your own 35-yard line. Nope. They drop back. And it's IU. Of course. Over the middle there. That is a ballsy play, and Mike Shanahan is going for this win here. You got to be physical, but also aggressive. Sharon Moore did a lot of that last season for Michigan. That was awesome. Balance. Balance is the key. You can't be predictable. Both of these teams have been doing a good job of that, but really, Kansas City just Mahomes. That's what it's been.
Back to McCaffrey. He's still driving right to midfield. Evan Washburn.
4 more yards on the ground by McCaffrey.
He remains in the locker room. Right shoulder injury for George Kittle, guys. Again, Shanahan trying to
Good game.
franchise.
And overtime. What happens if 11 minutes runs out and they kick a field goal? Is that game? I didn't read the rules that thoroughly.
John Purdy watching his son. Nervous than Purdy Broncos. It's too much almost.
All right, come on, Purdy. He steps up. He throws to McCaffrey. McCaffrey high steps. He goes down the sideline. He's got a first down. Big game. McCaffrey on the sideline. The player of the game, even though he had a fumble, I believe, so far. Wow. All the way down to about the 25 or 4-yard line. And do they continue to eat this clock? That's what's happening. Game clock's down to 9. They're just milking it like Michigan would. Back to McCaffrey. He got another 7 or 8 yards. That's what I'm talking about. Just like Corum did. You can have the best quarterback in the world, but if you don't have the ball in your hands, what good is it? Eat this clock, San Francisco, the team that I've been rooting for, all right? Yeah, I picked them to win this game. Wind it out. Just like Tony said, we're on the same page. And Mitchell got it. He was the running back this time and got about 5 yards. Oh, but there was a flag. Back it up. Holding. So it'll be what? 2nd and 12. Oh, man. Come on, San Fran. You can do better than that. To be a great team, you can't commit penalties. I love the fact that we won the national championship. They really do remind me of Michigan. All right. Mobile enough quarterback, but not crazy amount of runs. Like the guy said, they want to hold, like both quarterbacks, they want to keep them healthy throughout the season, so you don't want to, like Lamar Jackson, where he's out half the time. Purdy bounces out of the pocket right here, backs up, buys time, and he finds the fullback. Here's Check. Oh my God. First down, San Francisco. That's a first down. Jibber jabber by the official analyst. McCaffrey for another 6 or 7 yards. Feed the beast, eat the clock. Kansas City will have a chance, but it's about 8 minutes and 35 seconds now. San Francisco is taking up most of the overtime minutes. It's 15 minutes that were allotted. Oh, that time McCaffrey was stuffed behind the line. And now I think they're worried about the time and the time possession. Now maybe do a little bit tricky and get passing, maybe a rollout or a screen or a draw, actually, maybe to McCaffrey might be a good option here. This drive, 6 passes, 5 runs, and a lot of yards, and they are down to a 3rd and 4 at Kansas City's 8.5 yard line. McCaffrey goes in motion. He doesn't get it. It goes over the top, but it's incomplete. Purdy thought the receiver was going to go into the end zone. Instead, he went to the flat. Apparently there was no time for him to adjust. That was Jennings' route, so he had to go to the flat, and Purdy overthrew him. Now Money Moody comes on for another field goal attempt. This time it is not blocked, and it is through the uprights. This is the story of Money Moody. Could he be the MVP? Oh man, what a Super Bowl! Um, a lot like Michigan's hockey program. They lost to, got swept by Michigan State this past weekend. Um, but one was not a good game, but last night was a really great game in the duel in the D. And I thought we could come back and win that game. We were down 3-0, got back to 3-2, and pulled our goalie and had a chance there at the end to tie it up. Just could not happen there late. So Michigan State, congratulations to you for probably winning and clinching the Big Ten regular season in hockey. Michigan has a long way to go to even make the NCAA tournament. They're going to be at least number 7 in the Big Ten because that's all the teams in the Big Ten. There's only 7 of them. But all of them are really great. So if Michigan hockey can get into that tournament with a bye, even if they don't get a bye, I think Michigan can make a run in the Big Ten tournament in hockey and get into the NCAA field for pretty much Michigan hockey owns hockey all time. So they're always there. It would be a rarity if they do miss it this year. Seems like Michigan football winning the national championship cost every other sport in Michigan, except for the Lions. And the Lions got screwed by Dallas. Maybe San Francisco would have had to play in Detroit instead of their house, and Detroit would be in this game. I will still contend that is a possibility, and I think Detroit would have beaten Kansas City. Here we go. Kansas City has their opportunity in overtime now with 7 minutes and 12 seconds and counting. It is 2nd and 8 now after a 2 or 3 yard run. Nobody has had a repeat championship since Tom Brady's 03-04 teams. Mahomes has a chance right here. And it is complete to Rice. He's a yard short of the first down, be 3rd and 1 going forward. And they run it, and it's stuffed. It's stuffed about a half yard short, 4th and inches here for Kansas City, and they have to go for it. This could be the Super Bowl right here. San Francisco can stuff this right here, right now. It'll be the end. And they will have their 7th Super Bowl all time. They've fallen short a couple of times. Harbaugh there. Shanahan a couple years ago. Of course, they're going to talk about this. They called a timeout, and they are going to talk about this. The refs are like, get on out here. Let's go. Here we go. There's 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in overtime. San Francisco leads 22-19. Kansas City needs to get this 4th and inches to extend this game. And it is a fake. And Mahomes runs. And he slides. First down, about a 9-yard gain. That was perfect. That is exactly what they needed to do. They've been saving his legs for this game. And he has no problems running anytime, but God, he's great, isn't he? Mahomes. Can he win it here for Kansas City again? This time, tackle. Oh, he regained his. Oh, that was not a good. Ayuk, or whoever number 11 is for Kansas City, should have just went down. He would have had about a 3-yard gain. Instead, he regained his composure and went backwards and then got tackled back there. Loss of yards there. Wow. It's 2nd and 14 now from the 41-yard line of Kansas City. There they go. They go right back to him, and he got 6 yards. They went right back to him. He picked them right back up. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 6. He got 10 yards. Excuse me. Mahomes is 29 of 41 for 301 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception so far, as they show Taylor Swift again. I don't know what the count is here now. But what did you guys have? All right, Mahomes backs up. It's number 4. Big play, first down for Kansas City. What is that, Bell? Yep, Bell. Heard that before. All right, so they have more than just Kelsey. I've been harsh on Kansas City. There's 3 minutes and 36 seconds left in overtime. Kansas City is now at the 41 of San Francisco. Mahomes drops back, gives it to Pacheco. He's dropped for about a 3-yard gain. And Kansas City is now threatening to send this to double overtime. How does that work? How does double overtime work? Will be the first scorer then? I believe so. This can't go all night. People have to work tomorrow. Yeah, with a timeout called by San Francisco. Wow. What a game. And I started this video way too early. I have to go use the little boy's room, but I will be back.
These last 37 yards, it's a season ender for them and a Super Bowl title for Kansas City. It's as big a cost you're going to get, but I can promise you, this is not just Steve Wilkes, who's called an incredible game. But this is a cautionary call right with him. He called timeout with it to tell Steve, I want this or do this, or what do you like? And Steve goes, this, okay, I love it, let's go. Carl's not letting this go away after timeout without him having a major impact on this game. 2nd and 6. 37.
Oh, Pacheco got the first down for Kansas City. As we watch the end of this, I thought of another thing we could talk about, and that is Wink Martindale being the defensive coordinator now for the University of Michigan. Kind of like it, but it was the cost of Steve Klingscale. Now Jim Harbaugh has every coach that used to be at the University of Michigan at the Los Angeles Chargers. It took everybody. Except for Moore, the guy who he said should get the job, and then he just robbed him of everybody. There goes Mahomes! Whoa! It was kind of a quarterback draw. Nothing was there. You just went right up the middle. All the way down to the 14-yard line. But Moore is hiring some good people to come in here to the University of Michigan to coach. The tight ends coach used to be an analyst here. The offensive line coach used to be an offensive lineman here. Familiar people. Even Wink Martindale coached under John Harbaugh and Jack Harbaugh, their dad. So, keeping that continuity together is one thing that I think could keep all of the talent here at the University of Michigan, and there is talent. I've shown it to you before. Not many are leaving unless they are getting beaten out. Here we go. Mahomes from the 10-yard line. Gets it to Kelsey. Kelsey rumbling down for a first down. He got 7 yards. They are down to the 3-yard line with 35 seconds left in overtime, and they're letting this clock run. Apparently, even though they have 2 timeouts here in overtime. Apparently there's 2 quarters. What? That's the game, right? Kansas City won. McCall Hardman just caught the game-winning touchdown by Mahomes. Just an easy roll out to the edge. Wow. Beautiful play out to the flat there. Final in overtime is 25. Kansas City, 23, San Francisco's 2-point win. Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs get their second Super Bowl in as many years, third in however many years. A dynasty is now born, and Taylor Swift can enjoy it. And all the Swifties out there. I'm sure you're all loving it. I'm loving it because it was an amazing, great game. It was a great team versus a great team. One had a better quarterback than the other, and that's what won this time around. So there you have it. Live reaction to Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs and Mahomes winning the Super Bowl once again. Thank you for listening and watching. Have a great day out there. Have a great week, Monday through Friday this week. I'm sure tomorrow won't be so easy for most of us after this epic night of the Super Bowl. American tradition. Thank you, everybody, and have a great night. But go Blue, and congratulations to Kansas City.